Hello my fellow YouTubers, MySpace Secrets here with another important update. It is Thursday the 25th of June 2009. Well, almost exactly 2 months after our swine flu video here on YouTube, and I guess now people are starting to see that we weren't just kicking and screaming. The forecast that we were giving that the swine flu is actually going to multiply and become a little bit worse down the track has actually sort of come into fruition. Now we actually have a lot of evidence that this swine flu is multiplying, but at the end of this year things will intensify again. I hate being the bearer of bad news, and I never enjoy releasing some of the negative stuff we put out there, but all really I want to do is to help people prepare. So I want to take this opportunity to say to you, don't panic and just do the things you can to decrease the chance of getting the flu in the first place. Now at the same time, we've had problems on the market too. The Dow's actually fallen for a fourth straight day, while some of the technicals have gained, and also there's a lot of institutionals that are finally starting to see the hype and this recovery talk that's already out there. And even Warren Buffett, whom I have lost a lot of respect for over the last couple of months, is even saying that the economic situation we have is very, very desperate, and it's going to take a lot of time to recover. And while the Fed keeps pumping the economy and the markets in general with all this money and stimulus money, they aren't worrying about all the new debt that has accumulated while they're trying to panic in a mad rush and fix the old debt. A year or two ago, the politicians acted as though this was a complete surprise to them, but they stayed cool and they made the expression up, a credit crisis, and you're not to panic. This is a mere credit crunch. They screamed, don't worry, this is no bad situation. But just look what is happening. Over here in Asia, exports are plunging, things are declining everywhere, businesses going bankrupt. Even the World Bank sees a deeper, longer slump ahead. And at the same time, you have Obama in front of Congress telling them that there might even be another stimulus that's needed. Remember, the government media said that this would only last 5 to 6 months. 24 months later, we are still stuck in the sandstorm. Give me a break. This is such a joke. Some days you just have to throw your hands up in the air. And here's something, if you want irony, Debt Release USA Incorporated, an Andersen debt settlement company, has actually filed for a Chapter 11 bankruptcy today and has ceased operations. This is a big multinational company whose main job is to help people get out of debt, and they are in debt themselves and have to file for bankruptcy. But I'm sure we're going to see a lot more bankruptcies at a higher level around the globe, and you will see bankrupt companies hit an all-time record soon. And if the economy recovers now, which it won't, it would have been too late for some of these companies anyway. They are in the poo too deep. And that's why you've probably heard me say that no government or stimulus package is going to be enough to bring everyone out of the hole. It's simply not enough. Remember, this is a hole that's taken decades to get into. You can't just miraculously get out of this with one wave of the magic wand. It simply doesn't work like that. And the market drop we're seeing at the moment is quite interesting, but I still think that we could go higher on the market with all this silliness going on. I'm amazed to see it, what's happening, but I must tell you, I'm more interested with what's happening in the currencies at the moment. We have seen some significant moves there in that area, and I know people are saying that they don't want to admit it, but some of these currencies are going to become basket cases, and then people are going to understand how all this came together and realize why I was saying these things many years before on my channel here. All I want to do is bring the truth to people and want people to know what is really going on and what is coming down the track before it happens, so you can ultimately prepare. Take it or leave it, it's up to you. This week has been a good week for me. I've been shorting the market and it's been a good week. So far so good, but I'm ready to exit these at any point, maybe even in the next day or so, just in case. The world economy will continue to remain unstable, so don't be lulled into this false sense of security that's out there at the moment. Don't listen to your neighbors' friends, your cousins about what's the hot tip and all that. Don't jump in and buy stocks unless you're very sure. Manage your money and budget well. Stock up on food and toiletry items as you can, medicines and such, and don't be fooled. Things are not stable, and it's going to take a few years for things to improve. Once again, I must thank you all for your support and sharing these videos with your loved ones. For now, stay tuned, more updates coming soon. Make sure to stay safe, and I'll bring you more down the track. My Space Secrets signing off. Have a great day. Ciao.